This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. It's great to have you with us. Well, the Minister for Grand Bahama and Member of Parliament for Pine Ridge contributed to the budget debate today in Parliament. The Honorable Dr. Michael Darville boasting about the government's success changing economic landscape of Grand Bahama, listing a number of capital works presently underway. In this report, Minister Darville gives a detailed overview of how Grand Bahama is moving upward, forward, and also getting stronger. Let's go to Joan Davis-Rule.
In a spirited presentation, complete with sketches and proposed plans, the Member of Parliament for Pine Ridge and Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville, moved to challenge naysayers who claim that since coming to office in 2012, the government has done nothing to promote the development of Freeport, Grand Bahama. Minister Darville rolling out an extensive list of capital projects and achievements undertaken by the government to date.
The Ministry for Grand Bahama was created within 100 days of governance, and its sole purpose for Grand Bahama was to improve the economy. Completed. We reduced taxes on hotels in Grand Bahama in order to create growth. Completed. We opened the Reef Hotel, the 4-star all-inclusive Blue Diamond Resort. Completed. Arrivals for Grand Bahama, highest as has ever been. Completed. Harold the Gregory Complex, mold remediation and renovation. Completed. Opening of the Arts and Crafts Center. I must stop there. It was built under the Free National Movement, but opened under this ministry and opened under this government. Some sow and some reap.
From infrastructural developments tackling youth unemployment, a memorandum of understanding to significant improvements from East End to West Grand Bahama, Minister Darville says there is undeniable proof that the government has and will continue to invest millions of dollars in the nation's second city. He noted that as a result of a revised Hawksbill Creek agreement, the government is also moving to change Grand Bahama's business landscape.
Decisions relative to the city of Freeport on behalf of the 2,500 Grand Bahama Port Authority registered licensees are made by the Grand Bahama Port Authority Board of Directors. Mr. Speaker, for the first time ever, the people of Grand Bahama, through representatives of the government, will have 2 seats on the board with voting rights and will play an important role in the new corporate governance of Freeport. The representatives will be able to speak to issues and policies and decisions that affect industry, the operation of the city, business community, and the rights of ordinary Grand Bahamians. Additionally, the 2,500 licensees of the port would also have seats on the board through a representative chosen by them.
Minister Darville also revealed the completion of the Environmental Healthcare Risk Assessment Report provided by PAHO and the World Health Organization regarding environmental concerns involving neighboring communities in the industrial park area.
I'm happy to report to this Honorable House that after years of speculation, it has been scientifically proven by an independent assessment of PAHO and WHO that there are no current environmental or healthcare risks associated with living in close proximity to the industrial company.
That report was then tabled in the House of Assembly. Joan Davis-Rule, ZNS Network News.
In other news now, residents of Chesapeake community taking their frustrations to the streets. For months now, these homeowners have claimed that the sewage plant in that neighborhood is making them sick, and today they took their complaints to the doorsteps of those whom residents allege are responsible. Let's go to Italia Hall.
Residents of Chesapeake led a protest outside of the offices of the Grand Bahama Utility Company on Cedar Street. There was a strong police presence as supporters and members of the media watched as the demonstration unfolded. Residents of Chesapeake are up in arms, claiming that a foul odor emanates from the sewage plant in that neighborhood on a daily basis. Businessman Shuffle Hedburn is leading the charge once again and says it's time for something to be done.
The plant is smelling 24 hours a day, every day. All you've got to do is follow the wind. And when you follow the wind, you get the smell. And I've had 14 or more straight days of strong sewage odors.
Chupins Wilchcombe and Jacqueline Smith says they are convinced that the plant is now affecting their health.
And every day I get up, I have to smell the stench. all day, every day. Some mornings you get up, you have terrible headaches. You can't even, think. I have people, my neighbor across the street from me, she's complaining. I have another neighbor in the back of the plant. She's complaining she's in the hospital all the time.
My chest closing up. I can't breathe. And the night I have to sit up. I watch TV all night because I can't sleep.
Vice President of Building and Development Services Arthur Jones watched as Chesapeake residents picketed outside of the Grand Bahama Utility Company. He spoke with the media after the protests.
If Mr. Hepburn put so much effort and energy into this matter, he's being disturbed by something. So I accept that, and so I understand why he's trying to find a solution. Is he looking in the wrong place? Perhaps he is. I don't know. I can't speak to it. But from what I heard, there seems to be a strong argument that the odors that emanate from the area is coming from somewhere other than the plant.
Demonstrators are calling for the sewage plant to be completely removed from the area and are asking for those in authority to take their issues more seriously. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Natalia Hall.
Well, immigration officials transporting 13 Cubans to the nation's capital over the weekend. The migrants, 10 males and 3 females, were discovered Sunday afternoon in the Old Bahama Bay area in West End. The Blue Water wooden boat. Police immigration officers responded to the migrants and were taken into custody. Well, the group claimed that they actually left Cuba May 29th en route to Florida and landed in West End on Wednesday. The migrants were taken to the immigration headquarters in Freeport for processing, and they were flown to New Providence to be housed in the detention center to await repatriation. And a Grand Bahama man injured in a traffic mishap on Tuesday night has died. Police say 30-year-old Barrett Boodle of Hannah Hill, 8 Mile Rock, was driving a silver Nissan Sentra along West Sunrise Highway near Sergeant Major Road when he collided into a concrete utility pole in the center of the median. Well, Boodle sustained serious injuries and had to be extradited from his vehicle. Boodle was taken to the hospital. He succumbed to his injuries Friday night. And police in Abaco are investigating a stabbing incident that has left a man hospitalized. The man was at a nightclub over the weekend when he was reportedly stabbed to the body several times by a male known to him. Well, he was taken to the Marsh Harbor Clinic and seen by a doctor who listed his injuries as serious. He was since flown to New Providence for further medical assistance. Well, police are continuing the investigation into the murder of Dexter Bellamy, a 21-year-old who was actually shot and killed near his home on May 28th. The family is calling on the public for information on the brutal slaying. He's also getting support from the Reach Out organization. Let's go to Cleopatra Murphy.
Let's get it stopped. They killing everybody. Everybody have a family. And then they get a stop because they have a family too. They wouldn't like it if somebody do it to their family.
28-year-old Shanika Coburn struggled to contain emotions and called for an end to senseless violence after her 21-year-old brother Dexter Bellamy was gunned down while sitting in a vehicle in front of his home.
She ordered it up to, that's why it's coming here every day to, Yeah, she's taking it hard. And she said that's her baby.
Coburn says she spoke with her youngest brother a short while before his death and is heartbroken that he is gone. The family was visited by founder of Reach Out Youth Organization Dudley Sade and other community leaders who came to offer support. Bellamy's death was the second to touch that community in 2 months. Sade also addressed allegations of possible gang affiliation.
People join gangs, young men join gangs because they feel appreciated and loved. So we have to look at ourselves and say, how can I pull these young men my way? What a lot of business people does when they make money, used to live in garden villas or any community what is down, they go in their big gates and forget where they come from.
Bishop Joseph Hall says he knew the deceased when he attended St. George's High School and is saddened at the state of crime in the country.
It's amazing to me that in this hour and in this time, we have already reached 9 murders in Grand Bahama alone. And this is frightening for us.
Sade, who is unsettled by all of the bloodshed, says something must be done.
We're losing our generation by gunfire, so I need the business person to help. I need the Christian community to help. I need the intercessors to pray. We need the Bahamas to join forces.
Said says everyone must work together to save the lives of young men dying needlessly. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. More news to come when we come back.